What up, everyone? Welcome to Gamerish Podcast. This one is just our Stadia React show. It's just me and Mike, and this is actually like one of the first videos we're doing together that we're posting on Facebook. Usually the Gamerish crew doesn't post on Facebook like that right now, but we're gonna start as of now. Start posting our stuff on Facebook for those who want to see us. Of course, we're not face to face, not only because of COVID-19 and all that stuff, but me and Mike, we live in the same area. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and Mike, where are you at again?
Greenwood, Indiana. So Indianapolis, Indiana, pretty much.
Yep. So, but doesn't mean that we still can't connect when it comes to video games and shit like that. And so today we want to come to you guys with what happened in the Stadia Connect today on the 28th. When we're recording this, you guys probably not watching this till the 29th and beyond anyway, and give you guys our reaction to that. Best to get it from me and Mike because we're like the only two that's been on Stadia, I believe, since day one. So like we know what's coming, and as usual, and when it comes to me, for those who watch or listen to the Gaming Addict or Drinking the Game podcast, you guys know that I just don't let anything pass me. Whatever's game related, I'm going to buy it, connect to it, be able to talk about it eventually. So Mike, first thing I wanted to ask you, as soon as you heard the announcement about the Connect coming, what were you hoping for? I wanted to get that out there. What were you expecting? I had expectations, so I know you had to have some type of expectation. So lay your expectation down to us.
I wanted games. So, we'll get into this pretty soon because what I wanted were things like I wanted to see EA more involved. I wanted to see, hopefully, maybe seeing a Steam or somebody like that was getting involved. I know that a big way that Stadia is going to be successful is if they get another streaming service to join with them. You know? So that's what I was really hoping for, is that we could play the games kind of like PUBG, like Fortnite, like if EA might be talking about Apex. If we can get games like that into Stadia, then our popularity is going to grow real fast, or much faster than what it has.
I was just like you. I was thinking, I was like, for real, please give us some shadow drops, which we got, but I'll get into that later. I like, please give us some shadow drops. I want to know because they did promise us 100 games before this year was over. So I'm like, all right, we got to give us something. We got to get another AAA title. We got to get just something that's going to be like, yes, Stadia, thank you. So people could stop shitting on us Stadia owners. Because I'm part of like 3 Stadia groups, and it's so annoying to hear people like no games. It's either someone's really over enthusiastic about being part of Stadia and having it, or someone's like, oh, my computer connection is bad, and someone's like, there's not enough games. And then in my head, I'm like, sometimes I comment, I'm like, do you own a PlayStation, Xbox, PC?
Yeah, a better way to play it.
You know, exactly. And they're like, no. I'm like, so you're a casual gamer anyway. So if they added more games, are you really going to go and buy every single thing that comes out anyway? Because you're not even playing what we're playing right now anyway. You know, the part of this is to, like, I think this is good for starting up games. Like, I even got my brother to join it today. I'm like, yo, you don't play your Xbox no more. You don't play on PlayStation. Get this thing Stadia, order it off of Google, and we could play. You could play your tablet, you could play on your phone, you could play on TV, and you could join me and your nephew. Could I just got it for my son too? So whenever my son's at any part of the house, we could play. Of course, it's not on Apple. My son's like the only Apple user in our house. Blame his mom, but yeah, I got it for my son because I'm like, when he's over at his mom's house and stuff, and he doesn't have his PlayStation or Xbox over there, we can play on Stadia. I got him into Red Dead Redemption, got him playing Borderlands right now. He's starting Destiny, so I'm about to hit you up, Mike, because we got to help my son get through the campaign because he just started the campaign. But yeah, I was expecting a new game. All I cared about was games, and one thing that this conference didn't disappoint on was just giving us the games. Like, I'm glad they didn't go into no text. Of course, we would have loved to have some of those features they promised us, like those of you who stream on Twitch and things like that, who want people to be able to join your game, because they promised us that if you're streaming, someone could just join your game like that and things like that. But whatever. As long as I got games, I wasn't caring because not like I'm streaming right now or anyway. Even when I do stream, which I'll get back to soon, I don't even show my damn face. I'll get to that, but I'd rather just you guys watch me fucking play the game and ask questions than look at me, So it's whatever. But let's get into what the conference was about. And I'll let you guys know if I have to go on a rant. If it's first time listening to me, there's going to be parts where I probably go on a rant about something because if any little thing nitpicks me in the gaming world, I go off on it. So just warning you now, it might not happen, but it might happen. All right. So at the beginning of this, Google wanted to let us know that they're still giving away their 2 months free of Stadia. For those who don't know, if you go to stadia.com, you could go sign up. You could play Stadia right now for the next 2 months for free. And even if you own the service, they give you 2 months. So I know I don't have to pay my next bill for another 2 months. I'm pretty sure you got that email too, Mike. Yeah, that you don't got to pay. So Google is doing real good. If you don't want to put down, you could just go on there and still buy these games. Of course, if you sign up, you get a discount on games. So that's one reason to sign up. At least sign up, get your free games, pay for what you want now with the discounted ones, and then just cut off your service in 2 months. You'll still get to keep your games. There's a lot of people out there that think that you don't keep your games that you bought. No, you will not keep the games that you got free. But you will have access to them if you come back. But you will not get to keep those for free. But you get to keep those that you paid for if you're not paying for the service for the next few months. So for those who don't know, for the next 2 months, you get Stadia for free. To sign up, get the pro games. There's Destiny on there. There's Thumper. There's a Steam World Dig 2. There's Steam World. Is it Heist right now?
Yeah, there's a Serious Sam collection.
Yes, Serious Sam collection. So there's a few stuff, and Stadia does good with giving you free games, even though it has a small category. They could go out and just say, hey, we're only giving people one free game a month because our library is so small, but they actually go out of their way and give us 2 or 3 games a month at times, and which is so good. So which is why I usually don't buy a game the month before. I wait to see if next month we're going to get this free before I purchase a game.
You bought that Serious Sam, though.
Yeah, Serious Sam. Yeah, I paid for Serious Sam. That the next month it was free, but at least it was always like $30. So I was like, I could deal with a $30 hit. But
hey, did you see? I'm sorry, but did you see or did you find it a little confusing that they're not calling it Stadia Base anymore for the free service? Like they changed the name on it, or there's just no name, or now that's pro?
I didn't even notice that they changed it. I just know when those of us that pay are paying pro. I didn't even know that they changed it to base or anything like that. I know if you buy the package now, it's the Premier Edition instead of Founders Edition. Because I bought my son the Premier Edition. Oh, you got your control. Yeah, I got the same colored one. I got my son the white one. I might buy the what they call it, the green one. What's that color they put on it?
Avocado. Or was it
something like that. Something like that. So yeah, I might buy that control. But yeah, I didn't even notice that they changed up the name.
Yeah, it's not base now.
Yeah, I guess is what people are probably too confused because people that just got the pro are still confused and shit like that. So next up, they gave us the pro games that are coming. So these are the free games that are coming in May. And these are in addition, I'll let you guys know, to like Destiny and everything else that we told you, except for Thumper. At the end of this month, Thumper will be off the service. And they're adding the turn-in test. Steam World Heist. All right, so Steam World Heist is coming next month, but they have another Steam World, the RPG one that's on there to download right now. Heist is sort of an RPG, but not like a turn-based one like the other one is. I keep forgetting the name of the other one. And we're getting, which would surprise me, Zombie Army Dead War 4, which I played on Xbox Game Pass, and it's pretty good. Pretty dope. It's 4 players co-op, so we could definitely get on that. I know I told my son is excited about it. If I was Google, I probably would have put that game out for something to pay for before I would have put that out for free. So I was surprised to see that the Zombie World Army Dead game was going to be for free. So
they're giving us an add-on too, right?
Yeah, you're getting an add-on too. And so look forward to that. So you could play with friends and family, blah, blah, blah. So Zombie Army Dead War, well, Zombie Army Dead War, part 4. So it's a pretty fun game. Zombie, if you like Call of Duty zombies, then you're good. And Mike, did you feel satisfied with what they said they're giving us next month?
Yeah, what they're giving us next month, and where they started off with was real exciting was that EA talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, the games for next month, just that Army Zombies. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get into the Steam World stuff.
Yeah,
I've got the one that's in my
time.
collection, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, I got into the heist one, not the heist one, the other one, whatever the one, I can't even remember the name. Shows how much I play Steam World Dig. Probably a bunch of people are probably like, "How are you guys gamers and don't play Steam World Dig?" Because I know it's like a highly acclaimed game, but I tried playing the Steam World Dig too, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is too much work for me right now." Like is a lot of platforming and stuff, but it's a good game if you're into that. It's, to me, I just don't have time for those platforming games sometimes. I stay away from it. But I digress. Next up, they announced that EA is bringing games up into Stadia. We will be getting the next Madden. We will be getting the next FIFA, and we will be getting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which is great. Even though I bought it already on Xbox, but I never finished it. I know you finished it, but with these announcements, I'm assuming that EA Access has to be coming soon to Stadia.
Yes.
We should be getting that service, even though it's another $10 a month or $40 a year, which is not that bad for all the games you're getting in it. I think that should be coming next once these games come out. But how did you feel once you heard that the EA shit was coming?
The Star Wars, they said Jedi Fallen Order. I was really hoping that they were going to say that Battlefront. Mm-hmm. But they didn't. So next, when they dropped Madden, I was like, oh, that's a shot at xCloud, because the xCloud demo beta right now has Madden on it. And every conversation I've had with people about Stadia, or argument, I should say, they've been like, well, you can play Madden on your xCloud. So here we go. Now you got a Madden on Stadia.
Yep. And I'm glad because I could play it anywhere I go. I'm a huge franchise mode guy. I don't care about playing people online. Yeah, I probably could whoop my ass in Madden. If it was NBA or MLB, is another story. But when it comes to Madden, all I care about is franchise mode. And if I could go anywhere on the go with a Wi-Fi connection and play my franchise mode on the go, I'm with that. Like, if I just go on my tablet, feeding my kids breakfast in the morning, turn on my phone, just be like, all right, I can't be in my room. I can play my franchise mode from here. I am down for that. And Plants vs. Zombies, if we get EA access, like Plants vs. Zombies, Mass Effect, Andromeda,
Dragon Age,
that's like opens up a huge door of games for us.
Maybe, oh man, what's the new game that they have? I can't think of it. It's the one, Apex. Maybe Apex.
Oh, yeah, Apex. Yeah, we could get that. Because I was even clamoring. I forgot I told you earlier, like, I hope they at least give us something like Fortnite. And we'll get into what we did get. We didn't get Fortnite. But, yeah, we got PUBG. Fuck it. I'll just say it right now. Screw it. We got a Shadow Drop of 2 games on the Shadow Drop Octopath Traveler, which is great for those who haven't played it yet. I have it on my Switch, so I could say I'm gonna dish out another $60 for it. Maybe if they put it $10, I would have paid for it. But they did Shadow Drop Octopath Traveler, and we got PUBG, which was, well, not too much of a surprise because there was a leak earlier today.
Yeah.
And I know, people were talking about the games that were licensed for Stadia, and PUBG was on it. So I know there was 2 other games, right? I think there was 2 other games.
The 2K game.
Yeah, the WWE Brawlers and something else. I can't.
So that's pretty big because they're not going to have a WWE game next year. So this is their wrestling game this year.
No 2K21 this year. So we'll get the Brawlers, which will be cool because now I can play with my son anywhere in the damn house. I know he's going to want that game. He's a huge wrestling fan. I still watch wrestling too. My grandmother got us into all of that. Don't even get me started on that shit. But
hey, when it comes to Octopath, is this the only port? besides Switch? I mean, are from Switch? Is this the only port? Is there a PC
Oh,
version too?
yeah, I think yeah, it might be the only port from Switch. Yeah, because I don't think Octopath. I don't think it went on PlayStation. I don't think it's
Mm-mm.
on Xbox. Yeah, so it's good that they're building these relationships with all these other developers that we could get these games from any system. We don't know. I know we're not expecting no Halo or Uncharted soon or Stadia, anything like that. But this is the beginning to show. I think they're trying to show us that they are trying. They are bringing us games, like, because that's everyone's complaint. More games, more. I don't complain because fuck it. I own all the consoles. I'm fucking playing games on anything, each which way. Like, if you tell me I can't have Uncharted on my Xbox, fine. I got my PlayStation. You tell me I can't have Forza to play on my PlayStation, fine. I got my Xbox. You tell me I don't have was one of the games that they announced.
Uh,
No, let
Doom.
me get to the games they announced. Yeah, like Doom. I didn't care for playing that on my PlayStation or Xbox. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get that shit on Stadia. I can play that shit at work. Even though I did try playing it at work last week, and my job's Wi-Fi kicked me off because I was using too much data. So
That gets too intense, anyways.
yeah, so it was fine, but it was great giving it a shot. But they did announce some more games. They announced Rock of Ages 3, which is, of course, a game about a rock. I don't get people's intrigue with that game. I don't know, so I'm not even going to get into that. Um, they announced a game called Wave Break, which is like an arcadey um, water sports game.
Tony Hawk,
Very,
kinda. I don't know.
they tried to, Tony Hawk, but without
Yeah, without a skateboard.
style of Tony Hawk and shit like that. They announced Get Packed, which is already out on other systems, a moving game where you're playing 4 players co-op and shit like that.
Didn't that look just like the Nintendo Mini Direct game that they had, like that Office game? Didn't that look just
Yeah,
like that?
yes, yeah. They showed up Get Packed during that shit too. And then they announced a game called Ember, Uber Firefighters, which I like. I like the way that
I
looks.
liked it too. That looks
Yeah, I'm
hilarious.
like, I'm buying that. Like, I didn't think I was gonna buy any of it, but that's a first party game, or at least they said it's first to Stadia,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll come out for everything else later. But I plan on getting it on Stadia. 4 player co-op firefighter game looks like fun, saving people. I can't imagine the bullshit we could do in there.
Yeah, no, that looked like a banger.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun game. So definitely gonna play that. But one thing that intrigued me the most was the game they announced called Crater. And that is like, I saw Steam has something like this. Of course, it's like the dreams for Stadia.
Yeah, Dreams for
Everyone
Stadia.
being able to create your own level games and shit like that. But unlike Dreams, your friends, up to 3 other friends, could be with you in the game, help you create it, which could help you guys create a game way faster than Dreams can make you create. And of course, you could upload it. Other people could play it. Like I'm not creating shit because I'm saving my creative mind for when RPG Maker comes to the Switch. But when it comes to
And
that,
for Animal Crossing.
I will fucking get Crater and I will be downloading a shitload of people's games. I want to see where that goes. And the good thing is that we brought this Stadia. We don't even have to download the fucking games. It's probably just gonna be a menu of fucking games. Pick which game you want, play it now. But how excited were you for this shit?
Pretty excited. So you didn't get Dreams ever for PS4? I didn't get it.
Nah, I never got it.
I never got it.
I just knew I wouldn't put enough time into it. I could probably play people's shit, but then with shit like Final Fantasy and all that out right now, even though I just finished beating it, let me side note, I'm on a brain lock. Like, Final Fantasy put me in a position where I had to just play this game. You guys know I stopped playing Animal Crossing so I could fucking finish Final Fantasy. And now that it's finished, I don't know what to play anymore. Like, I have all these games, and it's like nothing has my intrigue the way Final Fantasy did. And it's like I put on Elder Scrolls, only played for an hour. I tried playing some Fallout 76, only played for an hour. And then I'm just like, this is not giving me the feeling Final Fantasy 7 gave me. But, I digress. But Stadia, I was just like, before we started this pod, I'm on my Stadia playing Monopoly. Monopoly also dropped for Stadia today.
$10.
$10. So I was playing online with some people. And before we started, I didn't even get to finish the game. And it was like, you hit me up at like the worst moment because I was whooping ass. Like I was taking people's property. Had one guy paying me like 3 properties of
Just roll
$500
doubles.
Yeah, like it was crazy, but it's all right. I was like, I could get back to that later. But I love what Stadia is going right now. We got these games. Were you satisfied with the games that they announced today?
I was very satisfied with the games, and I think this whole Connect was it was meant for me and you. You know what I mean? This was meant for Stadia's base. I think maybe that's what we're going to see in the summer. The 220 that they are 2020 that they're talking about, and hopefully that will be a Connect to bring new people in. You know.
Yes. And so, what do you expect from the next one? What do you think they're going to give us?
I'd like to see another paid subscribe company come in. I was really thinking that Ubisoft was going to be the one this time and not EA, because there's already so many Ubisoft games, and there was that demo to play Uplay not that long ago, just a couple months ago. So I really thought that was what they were going to go, was Ubisoft. So EA did surprise me. So now that they've done that, like maybe not Steam, but maybe like Epic Game Store, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, hey, if they bring Fortnite over there, I know a lot of people are going to be more intrigued, to get it. Imagine being able to, well, we could play Fortnite on our phones already, but like you'll get better graphics and things like that, playing it anywhere. You don't got to worry about pulling out your PlayStation anymore. If you just want to turn to the side like me, I just updated my computer setup. Now I have a TV screen right here on my wall, which you guys can't see, but I'm right in front of it. But I have my PC here, my TV screen there, my other TV is right here. So me and my son be in the same room now. He's on his Stadia or whatever on his TV. I'm playing on the PC, whatever game it is. And I'm waiting, man. I think the next thing, of course, I think they're gonna finally drop that
Baldur's.
Grey Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I think we're gonna get that. Orcs Must Die 3, they already teased. That's gonna be something that they talk about. I think they'll shadow drop it on that same day that they give us that Connect. I'm hoping to see something like EA Access come and or Uplay, all that shit. I'm just excited, and of course more games. Give us. I want at least they gave us maybe like 10, 11 games today. I want to see another 20.
And there was, I'd say there's a good 5 or 6 that I'm interested in playing soon.
Yeah, because Stadia has been so good. I've actually I'll tell you guys straight up, for those who've never listened to any of my pods already, like I buy everything, and Stadia has me buying everything again, just so I don't have to play. I bought Red Dead over again. I bought Borderlands all over again. I have the Tomb Raiders I'm playing all over again. That's because I don't have to play it at home.
You have to load.
Yeah, no loading times. Like, I gave up playing Destiny 2 with my friends on PlayStation because I can't stand the loading times. Like I'd rather just lone wolf this shit on my Stadia now, because at least I don't have to worry about loading times.
Yeah, if you're going for that power by hour on D2, that's the only way to go with Stadia, because you're gonna move quick.
So it was good. Like, I'm not disappointed with Stadia. I'm loving Stadia right now. I'm loving it so much. I'm paying 2 subscriptions, one for me, one for my son. And if my brother needs me to, I'll pay that motherfucking subscription as well. That's how much I'm into the Stadia thing. So I know there's a lot of complainers, a lot of detractors. There's even sites that refuse to talk about Stadia, like my favorite Easy Allies. They just disregard Stadia. I saw IGN actually broadcasted the Stadia Connect today, so at least they're starting to take it more seriously, or they're like, all right, hey, let's see what they got to give now. So at least there's that. And GameSpot, I don't think showed it, but it's all right, because the better they get, it's going to force more gaming outlets to take them more seriously. And I think this was definitely a step in the right direction. I think by June, July, we're gonna get a lot more people being excited, especially those who don't own consoles and just hearing that they could play these AAA games on their tablets or on their computers or on their phones. They're gonna start adopting this. In the groups I've been on Facebook, a lot of people are talking about how they just came on with the free trial. So even though I hate hearing the annoying complaints that their internet connection is sucks, I'm like, oh God, another one of these posts. Admins, please do something. But it's fine. It's growing. It's definitely growing. That's all I have left, that I can really say about it. You got anything else to add?
No, just guys, if you're listening on this and you are not a Google Stadia subscriber, it's free. Just try it. You can tell them the ways you can play. If I don't have a controller and I don't have a Google Chromecast, how else can I just go into Stadia, create an account, use my Google account, my Gmail?
Yes.
Tell them how you can play.
You don't even need it. You got, let's see, I got my Xbox control that's connected to my PC right here that I use it when I'm playing online. You can plug in your PlayStation 4 controller as well if you got any one of those. You can still use your mouse and keyboard if that's how you like to play games. Stadia does not stop you from using your mouse and keyboard. Especially if you're playing something like PUBG where you want to get with an extra aim. And I just came off it. It worked really well. Came in like 10th place my first playthrough. I had to get used to the buttons and shit. I'm so used to Fortnite and all that shit right now that I had to retrain my brain.
Oh, that's one thing that we left out. This is the first game, right, that's cross-play on Stadia, isn't it?
Yeah. PUBG is cross-play with PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. When you're playing, who has Stadia when you're playing PUBG, because all the Stadia players are wearing the
bright
outfit that they gave us. So we're all bright orange when you go in the waiting room. You're like, oh, you got Stadia. But they even show a Stadia symbol by your name.
Mm-hmm.
They show the PlayStation control if you're playing with a PlayStation person, the Xbox control when you're playing with an Xbox person. It shows the computer if you're playing with somebody on the PC. But if you're playing on Stadia, it shows the Stadia symbol. So people know, like, I had a group of guys I was playing with. They're like, what's that symbol? And I'm like, Stadia. They're like, what the fuck, Stadia? And I'm like, yeah, all right. So I had to go break down Stadia. But now they're like, I'm going to go look into that. And that's what I want people to do. Don't just shit on the service just because it's not a PlayStation, it's not a Nintendo, it's not a Microsoft. Give Stadia a shot. It's free for 2 months. Disconnect it before your 2 months are up if you don't like anything you're doing with it. But I guarantee you, as long as your internet connection is good, you're going to be fine with this. Definitely. With all that said, this is the end. For those of you who don't know us already, you can follow us on Facebook. We have our Gamerish Facebook page. Now you could hopefully like and subscribe this YouTube channel because we're going to start putting our videos back on here again. You do much better than before. Now you have us to talk. You might not get all the flashiness that IGN, all those big websites might give you yet. We're working on that. We're still small. But for right now, we're going to be on YouTube. We'll be on Facebook. If you want to follow us on Instagram _pod. If you have any comments, drop them and we'll answer them on future podcasts for sure. If you want to email us something, gamerish537@gmail.com. And I highly suggest join our Facebook group too. We have a lot of prizes we give away, competition, tournaments, things like that. Our Discord as well, Gamerish Discord. If you're huge into Animal Crossing, this is the time because all we do is talk fucking Animal Crossing.
And it is very active.
Yes, very active Discord. And I guarantee you on all our platforms, there's no disrespect. There's no one hating on each other. We actually have civil conversations. So join us, tell us you watched our YouTube video. Like, share if you liked what you heard today. This is Mike and Dre from the Gamerish crew. I'm AKA BK Brawler 537 on PSN, Xbox Live. Mike, you want to give them your tags?
Captain BD84 on PSN, Captain Space BD on Xbox Live, Captain BD on Stadia. And my Switch code's too long and I don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm just BK Brawler on Stadia, no 537 if you want to catch me. So guys, we hope you enjoyed this pod. And we're out.
All right, man,
Peace.
we're out. Have a good night, guys.